Hello and welcome to ILTV's Israel Daily. I'm Aaron Porras. And coming up in today's newscast, yet another terror attack reported in the morning hours Thursday. A Palestinian attacker stabbing an Israeli while the two riding together on a bus in Judea and Samaria. Meantime, Prime Minister Naftali Bennett releasing updates to the nation's new security response plan, including the tapping of armed citizens nationwide. And finally, police releasing the tense footage from Officer Amir Khoury's final moments before being shot down in cold blood during Tuesday night's terrorist attack in Bnei Brak. Another day, another attack. An Israeli moderately injured in a terror attack on a bus early Thursday morning. The IDF, meantime, upping its activity ahead of Ramadan. ILTV's Asaf Nissan with the details.
In the latest terror attack reported this week, a 20-year-old Israeli man viciously assaulted Thursday morning by a Palestinian using a screwdriver. This while the two were riding the bus near the settlement of Neve Daniel. The victim being rushed to Jerusalem Shaare Tzedek Medical Center in serious condition, and 3 other passengers reportedly being treated for anxiety. The terrorist, meanwhile, shot dead by an armed citizen who thankfully also happened to be riding on board. But this is at least the 4th terror attack in a week's time, with more expected to come during the month of Ramadan, which begins Saturday. Coincidentally, the attack occurring just before a scheduled visit to the Temple Mount in Jerusalem by far-right Israeli lawmaker Itamar Ben-Gvir. The visit expected to cause a flare-up in tensions, however, as Temple Mount is a common flashpoint area. The Temple Mount Plaza is the holiest site in Judaism, since it's a location of the first and second Jewish temples from biblical times. But today, Jewish visitation limited and Jewish prayer effectively banned as the Al-Aqsa Mosque sits atop it, under an auspices of the Jordanian Muslim Waqf authorities. Further, Palestinian authorities commonly claim that the site is under threat of Judaization. Still, Ben-Gvir claiming that his visit is directly intended to send a message that, quote, Israel will not surrender to terrorists who want to murder us all. Now, meanwhile, ahead of Ramadan, in the wake of recent terror attacks, the IDF increasing its activities. For one, soldiers already seen conducting a rare daytime arrest raid in Jenin, and Palestinian Islamic Jihad leader Ziad al-Nakhaleh now calling on members of the group's armed wing to be on high alert. This as 3 Palestinian militants said killed during the raids, when a firefight breaking out during the arrests. 1 Israeli soldier lightly hurt and evacuated to the hospital.
Now joining me with more on the latest updates to Israel's security challenges, former head of IDF operations, Major General Israel Ziv. Israel, thank you so much for being with us. Now, we're seeing new operations like in Jenin. It apparently even has a name, Shover Galim, a.k.a. Wave Breaker. What can you tell us? Is it even a new operation per se?
No, it's part of the situation that we are witnessing in the last few weeks. Usually, it's always a sensitive time. Just entering the Ramadan period, and Israel always and IDF always at this specific time is trying to avoid, due to the sensitivity, any specific operation, unless it's operation to stop kind of a clicking terror attack. And the situation, unfortunately, and especially after the last 3 attacks, and this morning we had another individual knifing attack on Israeli civilian, I think the IDF got to the conclusion that they have to operate a little bit more aggressively and proactively against ticking bombs in near Jenin, and this is what we are witnessing. I must say that those operations are coordinated with the Palestinian Authority. They know about it. So it's not something that, we surprise them. They know about it. And I think the operation at least is working well, is achieving the aims and the goals of it.
All right, well, Israel is said to be planning to add thousands of troops along the borders and various hotspots around the country as well. Do you think that this is going to be enough to properly stem the flow of illegal entry through the Green Line and other such issues? To watch full episodes of ILTV's Israel Daily and tons of other content from Israel, visit our website at iltv.tv or download the ILTV Plus app.